We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
We are hanging out with the fluffiest of all horror icons. We are talking about the horror icon Pig Stripe. That's right, we are hanging out with Stripe. It is spooky time, right, Stripe? Getting ready to look at some horror-related figures. This is Stripe's month, and we're about to get into some cool-ass shit, right, Stripe? Oh yeah, here we go. What are we taking a look at from Jada? Got this one at clearance at Ross. This was actually last year we picked this one up, but we got Count Chocula action figure. Love the way they did this box. They made it kind of look like a big giant cereal box. So this is pretty sharp. I love what Jada does with a lot of these things. They really do go all out with the packaging on these things. Just absolutely fantastic. Even got a thing on there with all the other monsters. I'm kind of hoping they do all the monsters right there. Even on the side, they give almost like you would see on a cereal box. They give you the ingredients, but see action figure facts on that. Like really sharp what they did with this one. So as with a lot of these ones, they actually have an open up panel so you kind of see what you got on the inside and check that out. I don't think they could have did any better of a job on this, but let's go ahead. Let's get this one out of the box and take a look at it. Stripe, take over, Stripe.
Here we go with our Count Chocula right out of the box. It looks pretty good, but this one is a huge disappointment right out of the box because all the joints on this one are incredibly loose. This is just horrible for Jada.
Don't be scared. I'm the super sweet monster with the super sweet new cereal, Count Chocula.
Trying to get a kneeling position and didn't work. We're going to try it again. Our best approximation of a Shakespearean play. Instead of a skull, we got a bumblebee head. The joints are horrible on this. As far as Jada joints, this is the worst fucking joints we have ever seen on a Jada figure. We had to use this big barrel behind them just to prop them up because the legs are so loose and sloppy that every time we tried to prop him up, the legs would just give way and he would fall right over. This is absolutely horrible, Jada. This is only a year old.
I've got chocolate sweeties for monstrous chocolate flavor.
Every pose that we had to put this guy in, we needed to get a stand for it because he would not stand up in any poses under his own weights. These limbs just give way. The arms move a little bit and they can hold ever so slightly, and the head is actually really good. The waist joint is pretty decent, but the legs, the rocks and the pivot down in the bottom of the feet, the thighs, the swivel at the thighs are so weak and horrible. It just will not hold him up. He does have double jointed knees. He's got the swivel, like I said. He's got decent hip movement, rock and pivot down the feet. He's got single jointed arms, and he's got pivots and a little bit of twist in the hands and a good ball joint on the head though.
On most mornings, I love to cuddle up with my delicious super sweet cereal, Count Chocula.
Here we go with Count Chocula creeping up on the cereal box. The cereal box is a really cool addition. The look on this one is phenomenal. They do have a little bit of a swivel up in the body itself, but it is slightly limited, especially with the big cloak. Look phenomenal. The cereal box that he comes with, and of course the packaging on this one look tremendous as well, but good God, there's only so much you could do with this thing since he will not stand up under his own power. Now, this is the secondary head that he comes with, the open mouth surprise look, but some of the eye placement on these two heads is a little bit questionable as well. Really surprised at this, Jada.
My Count Chocula is the cereal with goblin good chocolate flavored marshmallows.
Here we go with our final pose and our overall thoughts on this Count Chocula Monster Cereal figure from Jada. This Count Chocula looks pretty decent. He looks really nice. If you were going on looks alone, the extra head and the cereal box, even though the eyes are a little weird in the placement, I would give this one a 9 as far as looks. But when you get down into the rest of this figure where the joints are so super sloppy and horrible, we cannot give this a good score. This is just really piss poorly done by Jada. And we here at the Guinea Pig Collective are extremely shocked. The best that we're going to be able to give this one is a 6 out of 10. And it's lucky it's getting that much. 3 points are being knocked off of this one because of how horrible the joints are. Do better, Jada.
Ah, Halloween! Time for trick-or-treating and my delicious chocolate cereal, Count Chocula.